Okay, the last speaker would be Mayor Ford.
You want to go? Sure. I was waiting for you.
Well, the mayor is the last speaker.
Anyways,
Okay.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I guess it comes down to you have to walk a mile in someone's shoes to understand what people want. And this whole transit debate obviously comes down to subways or LRTs or fancy streetcars or whatever other terminology you want to use. Until you actually get on a bus, go along Sheppard Avenue, you will see how badly they need a subway. You have to get on a subway, go right across the system on the SRT like I did a few weeks ago, and again, you'll see how badly the city needs subways. Then you go up to St. Clair like I did a couple of weeks ago with Councillor Plazio and see that congestion, the mayhem on St. Clair. And you literally, under the bridge at Keele, you cannot turn around. If you're in an accident, your car stalls, you cannot get out. It is a nightmare, and it's a safety issue. And it wasn't one person. It was hundreds of people. When I went on the subway, when I went on the bus, when I went up to St. Clair, they're just coming up and saying, please, Rob, please just keep fighting for subways. We went to a meeting in Scarborough Monday night. Hundreds and hundreds of people showed up. Every single age was there. Every race and religion was there. People from all walks of life said, we need subways. And some people came up to me and said, Rob, I'll never use transit. I drive. But my kids, my grandkids, future generations, we need subways. Folks, we must build subways like Mr. Byford said. We have to have subways in the city. The MPPs from Scarborough, as we all know, were quiet during the Eglinton debate. All of a sudden now, on this debate, they've come out and endorsed subways. The Prime Minister came out. And
All right. Please show respect. As you did to Councillor Vaughan, you do the same for the mayor. Thank you.
the Prime Minister came out. He supports subways. All the professionals, all the leaders support subways. But the most important are the taxpayers. Overwhelmingly want subways. And as soon as you mention an LRT or a fancy streetcar, they look at St. Clair, they panic. Please, I don't want St. Clair in my backyard. Traffic congestion, chaos, billion-dollar boondoggle. That's what it's going to come down to. Boondoggle that, like I said, will make e-health look like chump change. Madam Speaker, you've been there. I go along St. Clair every day. And the first thing I do is get off Scarlet Road, go on St. Clair, and get right back off, get on Dundas. I do not want to go near St. Clair. And it seems like everyone, there's a huge lineup going down Keele, going down Jane, going down just to get off of St. Clair. Folks, we cannot have St. Clair streets in the city with streetcars that are going to congest traffic and congest the city to no end and cost the taxpayers billions of dollars. We've invested hundreds of millions of dollars to extend the Sheppard subway. It is already there. I saw it with my own eyes. I've talked to the people. The buses were packed when I went up there. I don't know how many of you have done this, but I have. And when someone says, walk a mile in my shoes, Rob, I do. I do it with the housing debate. When people say, you have no idea how it is with living in this housing. Well, I go and I see what they go through. Folks, we must support Councillor Kelly's motion. This is very simple. You support subways, you support Councillor Kelly. You support LRTs, you support Councillor de Bearmaker.
Mayor, do you need an extension?
Yes.
Recorded vote.
Mayor Ford, your vote, please. The motion carries 41-1.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Madam Speaker, this debate, I will assure you, is not over on whatever way the vote goes. Because the people that don't want LRTs are going to fight to stop the LRTs. The people that want subways, the people that don't want them, are going to fight to try to stop the subways. This will be back here again. This will be here year after year after year. This will be a big election issue. Okay? All I can assure you of is the majority of the people, obviously not just in Scarborough, right around the city, have clearly stated they want subways. Subways, subways, subways. No St. Clair fiascos, disasters that are going to cost the taxpayers billions of dollars. That's what it comes down to. People want to get from point A to point B as quick as possible. For everyone to start now, the MPPs from Scarborough, I was amazed. When I saw them at the meeting, a lot of them are former colleagues here, then they give us a letter. They understand what's going on. They're listening to their constituents. We must listen to everybody. As mayor, I have to listen to everybody. As your local councillor, you can listen to your constituents. But ladies and gentlemen, let's do what will put us on the map as a world-class city, and that's building subways to create jobs, to create revenues. There's a Pan Am Games going. Transportation's #1. We must build subways. We must build subways to be a world-class city. The streetcars aren't going to cut it. People do not want them. Thank you.
Thank you.